be the Nets off the tip. And the starting group for San Francisco. We've got Doncic. Jokic is out there with Russell. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Williamson in at the small forward position. Now here's Kidd. 5 to shoot. Over Doncic. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
Right off the bat. You hate to pick up the first one so quick.
For 3, Kidd drills the three-pointer.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Here's Petrovic. And the layup's good off the glass. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
Coleman, the pass to Petrovic. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
They get the rebound. Here's Russell. Passes to Jokic. Three-pointer. And Russell Westbrook good for 3.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Here's E. Pass to Lopez. Here's Petrovic. That one a little long. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for San Francisco. That's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession. E with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Lobbed up there for Lopez. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
There's the pass to Lopez. And it's sent back by Jokic. And here we go. San Francisco fast break. Petrovic with the rebound. The Nets on offense. E, the pass to Petrovic. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go. San Francisco fast break. Snatched up. Pass to Doncic. Taken away by Kidd. Here's Coleman. Here's Petrovic. He's covered by Westbrook. Kidd, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Bill Russell slams it in.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Irving's checked in for Gian Leon. And Irving subbed in for Petrovic.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Irving passes to Kidd. Doncic with the steal. Inside, Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Westbrook's got 7 points. Brooklyn trails by 6. Outside, Kidd. Doncic with the steal. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Russell with the three. And again, it's San Francisco with the three.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Now, here is Irving. Lopez, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Both free throws good from Kidd.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Westbrook passes to Jokic. Here's Irving. A second chance effort. And we reach the end of the first quarter. San Francisco leads by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about San Francisco so far in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Brook Lopez. Jason Kidd is out there with Irving. Then there's Irving. And it's Coleman in the power forward position. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Both free throws good from Kidd. San Francisco leading by 5. No good on the quick three. Irving drives in, and Dr. J slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Kidd passes to Irving. Good in the assist to Kidd. Irving's got his first points of the game.
One of the best point guards in the league, getting inside and finishing. Kyrie Irving.
Releases. No good on the shot. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Russell.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for the Nets. Petrovic is checked in for Jason Kidd. Thompson, he's checked in for San Francisco. Damian Lillard comes in for Doncic. Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got his second bucket.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Well, a lot of rough times for Irving in his final year with the Celtics. Opted out, and obviously Greg wanted a change.
And quickly zeroed in on Brooklyn as a destination. His time in Boston had clearly come to an end by the finale of last season. Now joins up with a new stacked team in Brooklyn.
Now, here is Russell. He has 7. Passes it to Williamson. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's E. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Nets lead by 1.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Back to Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Love the vision from Thompson. I mean, when you've been surrounded by superstars, you learn to keep your eyes up.
Here's Petrovic. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Now here's Thompson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the right side. Williamson. Off target with his 3. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Brook Lopez is checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn trailing. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Irving looking for an opening. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 5.
His three-point shot does not let him down. One of the many ways Irving affects the game.
Lillard, the pass to Thompson. Back to Lillard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. Petrovic has got his second bucket of the night.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
It'll be San Francisco with their first time out of the game here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
The Nets making a switch here. Kids checked in. San Francisco also changing it up. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Jokic. Pascal Siakam comes in for Russell. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Williamson. Now here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Respect the leaping ability of Lillard or you'll get dunked on.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Petrovic. And here's Kidd from the arc. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. Left side, Leonard. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Lillard. Siakam outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And San Francisco leads by 2. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach it. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
On the court right now for San Francisco, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Pascal Siakam. It's Andre Kirilenko. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. And San Francisco with possession. Taken away by Kidd. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Petrovic, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
Here's E. Lillard outside. San Francisco passing it around. Shoots. Siakam finds Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's not a guy you want to foul. Thompson, one of the better free throw shooters we have in this league.
And so he makes both from the line. Now Kidd. He's got 7. And the pass to Petrovic. Knocked loose and stolen by Siakam. There's the lob to Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Gotta D up Lillard at all times. You can't afford to lay off of him for a second. That's when he strikes.
Brooklyn trails by 4.
One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Well, Kevin, the percentages don't do him justice. I mean, off the dribble, contested, from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Coleman. To the wing on the left. Count it, and the San Francisco lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Petrovic.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between there.
Lillard dishes to Thompson. Back to Lillard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And look at that, the touch of Lillard inside, so impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
Now here's Kidd. He has 7. Passes it to Petrovic. Knocks down the 3-ball. Petrovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Yeah, Kevin, this is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Now here's Kidd, and stolen by Lillard. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Petrovic. Here's E. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Kirilenko the pass to Lillard. Back to Kirilenko.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Irving with a clean look and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got his 4th assist in this one. Lillard dishes to Thompson. Back to Lillard. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside Kidd. Irving against Thompson. Irving kicks to Kidd. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Leonard. No points in the game yet for him. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
This is one area where Lillard wants to develop. He knows his team needs his playmaking.
Brooklyn trails by 3. Outside Kidd. Here's Irving. Siakam pulls it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's blocked by Kidd. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving passes to Coleman, and the shot is good. Coleman's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
Thompson outside. Lillard the pass to Thompson. Back to Lillard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And we're seeing the very best of Lillard tonight. I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife of an offensive player. I mean, he's got a tool for every job.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for San Francisco. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Gian Leon. Irving is out there with Jason Kidd. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Coleman in the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Doncic, here we go. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got his first bucket of the night. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Kidd dishes to Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
Irving isn't afraid of getting physical inside, showing big-time strength to pick up the foul.
Petrovic is checked in for Brooklyn. And so it's San Francisco with it. 3-point lead. Westbrook passes to Doncic. Back to Westbrook. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Irving passes to Coleman. Doncic against Irving. Lopez right side.
An effective low post score with a feathery touch. Lopez continues to prove his worth in this league.
The first one falls. The Nets making a switch here. Kidd's checked in.
2 shots.
Brook Lopez hits them both.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Doncic dishes to Westbrook. Back to Doncic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. They get Jason Kidd.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Pass to Petrovic. Back to Kidd. Launches it. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. San Francisco leading by 5. Westbrook passes to Doncic. Back to Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first free throw is good. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Petrovic. He's covered by Westbrook. The pass to E. Here's Petrovic. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Petrovic. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And San Francisco with possession. 7-point differential. In transition, here come the Nets. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lopez with the steal. Here's Petrovic. Westbrook with the block. And out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Fires from deep. And it's Williamson missing. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Kidd. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the first one at the line is good. So San Francisco ends up going with the whole new group. Good on both.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Lillard against Kidd. Back to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
They grab their own miss. Here's Petrovic. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Lillard is phenomenal at penetrating to the bucket. With his speed, athleticism, difficult to slow down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That's tipped. Thompson for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for San Francisco.
And Thompson is highly efficient with the pull-up J, taking advantage of whatever space he's given.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 12. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Thompson surveying the floor. Lillard the pass to Siakam. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
Here's the lob to Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Here's Kidd. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard, and San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Good work there as it goes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And
Better start running.